EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Black Knights of Toronto. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Toronto. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Throwing Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Fuck, man. I needed that, too.
For San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Now Jones. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you...
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And they rattle off a big one. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis Price. And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after the huge gain last play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage. Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record. He is phenomenal. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown. That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh my fuck! Triangle, bro. Oh my gosh, man! It's a second fucking interception. Second fucking interception, bro. Easy. Easy interception. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't never get interceptions like that. Triangle is so fucked up.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the
field. Yeah.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down? I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion left here, Landry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed.
Followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
What that dude doing on the field?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation.
It's just what I needed.
Defensive coordinator recently tell me we see that as a pass.
2 pick
We
sixes?
don't do that anymore.
Oh man, defensive player so up.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot
Defensive
of
player
great
of the
guys,
year in
go ahead and
every
grab it.
award.
That's
So
exactly what
up,
play to do.
man.
That's knowing when to break the rules
Hell
and when to
yeah.
make a play that maybe
And you about
haven't
to
been
pop
taught.
right
From
here.
a couple yards deep.
And you about to
bring it
pop
out of
right
the
here.
zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Aleem McNeil, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh!
And he will return this one to the 30.
Rookies clowning.
And that's what we've seen from this defense.
These rookies clowning.
Because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Danny Gray, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Black Knights are able to widen their lead here in this first
2
half.
pick sixes. We got every award sold up right there.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Tyreek Hill. Damn, he fast.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Headhunt. Headhunt.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be...
Oh, you better not. You better not. Nah, you quit on me way too many times.
There is no way to calculate what it's like to play against Tyreek Hill. Bill Belichick, what did he do? He was
Oh, hell no. He about to pull some bullshit. Man, I'm gonna be so pissed off into this shit.
This is a hot flash. This is a hot flash. But this is a not flash. There's big news for women going through menopause. Prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms. The medical name for hot flashes and night sweats. With hormone-free Veoza, you can have fewer hot flashes and more not flashes. Veoza is proven to reduce the number and severity of hot flashes day and night. For some women, it can start working in as early as 1 week. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Increased liver blood test values may occur. Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. Most side
That
effects
nigga better not quit.
diarrhea, difficulty sleeping, fatigue, and hot flashes.
Yee, 2 pick sixes. That nigga better not quit, bro. Boy, and a 4 Loco. 100 pack and a 4 Loco 2-inch. I was ready. Strokes. Hashtag strokes.
Play ball, more places. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Read the file, find something, anything. You're tense.
He trying to pull one on me. You know he got a bad history. We ain't going for that.
I need you to search every
I need these 2 pick sixes right here. That defensive player of the year sold up. Every award on the defensive side. Best D-back. We sewing it up right here.
and streaming on Peacock. The Eagles organization is flying 10 American flags and 10 empty seats today, representing 10 Americans still unaccounted for since the October 7th attacks by Hamas in Israel. As you see that, you've seen it at another
Jalen don't look good as a passer, man.
Not endearing yourself to the fans of Philadelphia. But Phillips gets his first full sack of the season. Getting him back in the lineup is big, and Nick Sirianni sees the sack, and even though there's 3 timeouts, take this one to the locker room.
If Jalen Phillips gets back to his form, it is going to be a real problem trying to pass protect against the Miami Dolphins long term because of what they've been getting out of Andrew Van Ginkel and Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, that'll take it to the half. So that big completion to midfield on 3rd down kept the Dolphins alive. They scored, stopped the Eagles with that sack, and they get the ball for the second half. Here's Melissa with Mike McDaniel.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, Mike, you were able to find the end zone despite some key injuries on offense. How do you keep that momentum
What the
going?
fuck you fix him to eat?
It starts up front. They made some splash plays on the line of scrimmage that we need to get handled. We need to get in a rhythm and be able to execute our offense starting from the line out.
A big sack there on defense. What have you figured out, or what do you need to figure out in the second?
Well, I think that it's team football. We got a turnover. We need to capitalize on that, get into the end zone again. But really, it just starts with one series at a time. I feel like our guys are in a good spot, and we just need to go compete for another half.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
They get the ball to start the second half. 17-10 is the score with Philadelphia on top. The Mike McDaniel sprint, a Sunday night tradition, up to the locker room as we send it to Maria Taylor for the Toyota halftime. Maria, we'll find him.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Well, it was all about the action Jackson today. He balled out in the Ravens' huge win over the Lions. The Bills, though, they struggled. We'll break down their loss in Foxborough coming up on the Toyota halftime.
Want more football stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in touchdown passes?
Welcome to Freddy's. You must be new security guard. I love this place as a kid, but it's shut down. What is she doing here?
I couldn't find a sitter.
Have you met them yet? Hello? Can we go home now?
Rated PG-13. Jesse L. Martin is back. Why crash a plane and let a passenger survive? That's why you're here. Why kidnap someone who couldn't afford the ransom? Poison. Why get fancy with polonium when you could shoot the target in the head?
I hear people are irrational.
Science.
9:47. Motherfucker kid need to be asleep.
Gravity was just a theory of what would be irrational. Tomorrow on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, are you ready to go to the store? Almost. What are you doing? Since I've been in your commercials, I can't go anywhere without people asking for my autograph. Really? Go to getthetiger.com.
When you hire the skilled union workers of Local 502 and Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service techs in the industry. Get the job done right by hiring the professionals of Local 502, Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky.
Daniel Cameron.
Oh man, this dude always do this when I beat his ass, man.
And now, Attorney General Cameron is demanding access to the medical records of Kentucky women who go out of state for reproductive health care without their permission. That's extreme, and it's dangerous.
Cam, you really transformed the place.
Thanks, Stone. Spectrum on superfast internet with advanced Wi-Fi really leveled up our home.
And the free line of unlimited mobile is the icing on the cake.
It's time for the surprise.
I present to you all Spectrum One Stream with the Xumo Stream Box.
Wow! What's Zoom?
866. When you hire the skilled union workers of Local 502 and Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service techs in the industry. Get the job done right by hiring the professionals of Local 502, Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky.
Couldn't be any more proud of my sons. They're very talented lawyers, the same values, the same work ethic, and they really care.
We at Hoffman Stinger are very family oriented. We know all of our clients on a personal basis.
And then Taylor's happy. In the building. Yeah, we know. Taylor Swift there, Brittany Mahomes there. Let's get back to the football game. Travis Kelce, I don't know if you're supposed to do this with the ball over your head, but it works for Kelce.
Chiefs just won their 6th straight game. Ravens statement victory over the Lions.
Driving down the field, first drive of the game. This set the tone. 4th and 1. QB keep around the edge, touchdown, and then my man Lamar Jackson was smooth all day long throwing the football. Are you kidding me? 360 pirouette, right? Oh, no big deal. Hits Nelson Aguilar back in the end zone, touchdown.
Near perfect passer rating for Action Jackson and the victory. Steelers taking on the Rams. Steelers outscored the Rams 14-zip in the 4th.
What doesn't this guy do? T.J. Watt, arguably the best defensive player in the league, makes another play for the Steelers. It was ugly in the first half. They got it done in the second half.
Myles Garrett in spooky season.
Enter the other best defensive player in the NFL right now. AFC Defensive Player of the Week right there. Already showing you what a game for Myles Garrett today.
2 strip sacks and a blocked kick. It was impressive. And the win.
Yeah, and then Kareem Hunt finishes it off, says, let's go home, let's get on this plane.
Browns are now 4-2. Patriots taking on the Bills. Mac Jones with the statement drive to get the victory.
Mike Gesicki, boom, Devin McCourty's happy.
Let's go for the Bills. Let's hear from Josh Allen.
Well, I wish I knew the exact answer because we'd have it fixed by now. So I'm gonna watch this film and find a way to get there. It's a long season. Feels pretty bleak right now, but we're gonna figure it out.
All right, Josh, these guys have already watched some film, and what they noticed was that you were under pressure 41% of the time. That's the most you've been pressured all season long, and that was one of the differences in this game.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough time to really do anything that he wanted to do on the field. He dropped back, sometimes missed assignments, other times guys just getting flat out beat. But it allowed him just to be under pressure all game, trying to make great plays every single time he dropped back, and that's hard to do, even though he did make some plays.
He made a ton of plays in this game. He's the guy that kept him in the game, brought him back at the end of the game. But time and time again, he's been asked to do too much and just catches up with it.
That's the problem, right? It's always Josh Allen. It's just get on my back and I'll carry the football team. What are some other answers they have other than throw to Diggs or him make backyard magical plays and throwing bombs down the field?
They ran 66 plays. He threw it 41 times. He ran 7 times.
Right.
So over 75% of the time, it's all about that guy number 17.
Right.
Yeah, well, now the Bills are 4-3. They have as many losses now as they did a season ago. So the time to sit down and reevaluate. All right, we'll see.
I'm here in the dungeon with that one over there.
25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And now here's another interception. He may go. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Troy Pride. And the Niners are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way. Makes a great play on the football and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Jones, another shot here after the pick 6. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. I guess guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Go, let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time. Now Lawrence to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's
intercepted at the goal line. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw caught by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on second down, Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On fourth down, Jones. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. 64 yards. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Black Knights 55, 49ers 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go, 11.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. There's Charbonnet once again. And he's got it down to the 28. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they'll give here to Charbonnet on the option. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the counter, Davis Price. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff right side, Davis Price. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll try and run. Here's Davis Price. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. You know what? I know it's 4th down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around this.
And it'll be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Jones pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And they stop him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now the rookie's free. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll run it on the toss. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. I used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they